The new shirt for the week, you are your own first responder. This is the back. No one is coming to save you. We have Fupa XLs in Woodland. How many of you would like to see these as a dangler? XLs as a dangler. You want a bigger dangler? Zippered knife pouches. Tourniquet pouches. Dual pistols. 5 mag pistol cards. 3 mag pistol cards. 5-round shotgun cards. Zippered knife pouches. Triple pistol cards. Dual pistol cards. A bunch of shoulder straps for more Fupas, more extra large or more large tool bags and Arid. These are large tool bags here in multicam black red thread. Huh? Okay. I don't know. Here, take this. Just walk around and show them stuff. Let me go check the system.
Have you seen my white squirrel? My little chipmunk playing golf. How's everybody doing tonight? This is Amanda, the other Mrs. W. Hope everybody's having a good night. I'm sure that he has showed you all of the goodies over here. Badass t-shirt that we did this week. We got some black single point slings on the hook here. Did he tell you we went to the bullshit city council meeting? Hey, Rick Gates, I'm not sure if it's an albino or not. It says that it's a very rare white squirrel. And my chiropractor actually knows all about it because he is from here in Camden in the middle of nowhere. And he said that there is a county in Tennessee that is known for having white squirrels. And I guess it's the only county in Tennessee that has them. It's pretty interesting. Let's see. I can't believe we still have all these Woodland large tool bags. I'm right here.
You're going to remain down here.
For a minute, yeah.
Set me a timer for 15 minutes.
Okay.
You gotta figure out what that smell in the refrigerator is.
I just took it out of there.
What was it?
It's either kale or spinach. That's what I was doing, taking it out of there.
Clothes bags, medium clothes bags, as shown by Wrangler Star today. Toiletry bags. 5 toiletry bags fit perfectly inside a clothes bag.
He was so excited about that.
Large tool bags. Nobody tell him that we were watching his video live and we added it to the website. Not really.
No, I took those pictures all the time.
Yeah, we did those at Christmas a couple of years ago when we added the small and large clothes bags.
And I did that specifically to show the size and the amount that it would hold.
Ron Most, what's up? Got your gummies. Happy Camper, right on. Jose, what's up? Got some rare black squirrels here. I'd like to have some black squirrels. That's pretty cool.
I need a black cat.
You're not getting a black cat.
Not yet.
How did we make out at the meeting? I'll tell you in just a minute. There's a white squirrel. Apparently these come from one place here in Tennessee. You can see that.
That's the discussion we were just having.
You can see that he has lost his toe, and Amanda needs to glue it back on. He's losing this other one too. While you're gluing toes back on, glue
your toes on?
glue the tip of the fin off of that sailfish.
Why did you break it?
I didn't break it. So the meeting is complete horse shit. Dixon, which is a couple counties over, has decided that people in city limits are only going to be permitted to have 4 chickens. You must have 1 acre of property or larger in order to have your 4 chickens, and you have to pay $25 registration fee.
And
And
they can't free range.
they can't free range.
And each bird needs 4 square feet.
And each bird has to have 4 square feet of coop space, which is absolute horseshit too, because they're only in the coop during the day. Well, they're trying. It's a bunch of bullshit. There hasn't been any problems. Nobody can explain why all of a sudden they're passing these ordinances or trying to. They did it on a Monday. It wasn't really announced. And they had the whole town council sitting there, and they literally acted like you were so beneath them and just just disturbing them to have even showed up for this thing. There were several people to speak, and they wanted to know your address and everything. That sounds like for retaliation to me. Oh, and when you apply for your 4 chicken permit, they have to come out and actually inspect all your shit, so they can find some other stuff to harass you over. The mayor seemed like just a complete fucking asshole. He literally didn't make eye contact with anybody. He sat up a little higher than the others. Just seems like a complete piece of shit.
And he gabbled us every time.
Yeah, and every time somebody starts speaking, he would smack his. I'd like to fucking smack that motherfucker's fingers with a hammer. Fucking turd. That's how the meeting went. They just want to scourge the average Joe from being. That's exactly what it is. Because they're planning another lockdown. They're planning another lockdown, and they need to take away as much as your ability. They need you to need them, so that you can't just laugh at them. Scott Whitner, what's up? Pretty sure a bunch of nonsense right to farm life law. Yeah, I'm sure it's part of Agenda 2030 bullshit. What do you expect? They want us registering our garden. Yeah, they do. Yeah, and the things like, how could they possibly in these small towns get that to happen? Because they have liberal fucking assholes that will catalog you, right? It's the same people driving Priuses. They all had their own, city vehicles out front. Code enforcement is what all their vehicles say. Too many people migrating from Tennessee. The thing is, these town council people aren't from Tennessee. Aren't from California. There were people there from other states that had moved here within the last couple of years, speaking up for their rights to have their chickens. They already have chickens. They're trying to make them illegal. And 2 of them, I think, came from Massachusetts, I think they said. Illinois.
A lady from Chicago said she couldn't believe that there was less regulation.
Yeah, they have less regulations in the city of Chicago on chickens than the laws they're trying to pass in Dixon. Guys, Dixon is like an hour outside of Nashville. Odd question, but where's the best place to carry my IFAC? On the battle belt or on the plate carrier? Well, Glenn, if you drop your plate carrier and it's on your belt, you'll still have it on the belt. However, where are you accustomed to having it? That's where it needs to go. Or what's your unit SOP, the guys you're training with? Alex Jones, crazy person, but he's saying lockdown's coming by December. Hank, point out something in the last few years Alex Jones has said that has not come to be. There very well could be something that you're just going to totally type right out. I'm going to go, oh yeah, you got us. But what is it? Yeah, is he crazy though? Because like 95% of everything he said has come to pass. Clarksville allows 6 chickens. Coop has to be 10 feet away from each property line. They're saying 1,000, Corey. They're saying 1,000 feet away from the property. What are they saying?
20 feet.
20 feet?
20 feet away from the house.
Also requires a permit. Forgot how much. Yeah, fuck them. How about I will not comply? If you guys just stopped doing their bullshit, they literally, you would collapse their system. If every time they wrote somebody a ticket, 2 more people went and got chickens, their shit would be over with. The same way you let them lock you down last time. It's the same fucking bullshit. Left small town in Tennessee 11 years ago. Same type of bullshit. I left a small town in Tennessee 11 years ago. Yeah, do not comply. Fucking just stop. I don't think I'm going to let you arrest me today. Yeah, if the media says he's nuts, then you know he's right. Urban Mountain Packs, what's up? No, I think there's a thing in small towns called right to farm life law, which means they can't pass that type of stuff. It's a thing here in New York. They'll pass it. They'll pass it. Because there was only maybe 20 people that even showed up today. And I'm not even from there. Haven't registered my dog. Got a vehicle inspection sticker in 10 years. Get past the no trespassing signs. Yeah. Got your coyote dangler. What do you think of it, Ryan? Are you completely stoked with it? Is it everything you thought it would be? Here's Fupa's right here. Let's go. Let's go out here and see. These are danglers. These are all going to be danglers right here. Woodland. More zippered knife pouches. When's that show?
What show?
Whatever show they need all these pouches for.
Next week. I told her I'm gonna ship them on Friday.
More zippered knife pouches. These are going to be extra larges of some flavor. Coyote Fanny Fupas here. Multicam black Fupas there. Black Fupa danglers there. What do we got here? Coyote AKM4s. And these here are going to be multicam black AKM4s. I think they're building these tomorrow. Here are more woodland danglers here. I've got mesh pockets right here. Is there potential for a Wrangler Star collaboration in the future? Yeah, I'm sure that we are. I'm positive that we are. Awesome, waiting for your holster to arrive. Ryan Warren, what holster are you waiting for? We did Velcro adjustable holsters today. I did all the pre-sew on Coyote right here. And we just built black ones. I think they're up here, or maybe they've already been. Yeah. And then we did black ones today. This is the new shirt. It is online. What's this called? First responder?
First responders, yep.
Yep.
I'll put it on the front right.
What FUPA XLs do you have already shipped? DJ, I don't know. Just because I show you it doesn't mean that we're not already sold more of them. I see woodland ones right here. We can probably ship you a woodland one tomorrow. And guys, when you order these and then you put a bunch of hodgepodge of other stuff, it's very well not going to ship. Like there's always something we're missing when you add other stuff. If you're super concerned about your thing shipping fast, place separate orders. Like all of these right here were built because they ordered it with something else. So whatever else they, and 90% of them will be that they ordered danglers. So somebody ordered this, somebody ordered, these aren't the same orders. Oh, you ordered a custom Kydex one from someone else, right on. Right on, right on. Who'd you order from? Got my fanny pack last week. It's awesome. Right on, Eagle. Patrick, Dangler's awesome. Background checks for ammo starting in New York. Yeah, I think they're doing that in Cali too. Great Wolf, what's up, man? Cook's holster, right? I've not heard of them. Live in the city, but I hunt. I can't. I'm only seeing part of your comments for some reason. It's cutting off the end. Yeah, it looks like only Woodlands what I got. H-Impo. The t-shirt, the new t-shirt is on the front page of the website for anybody that would like to get one of those. Those things, our shirts, we only do a design. We do a new design almost every week. They sell out pretty quick. If you would like one, grab one up.
So I was gonna say I've looked through here and there's a lot of sales on it.
Yeah, if you're not sure, we don't care whether you buy one or not. Somebody will buy it. Background checks in my lib state, New York, over a year now. Crazy. Somo, what up? Learned about Eclipse holsters from you guys. Great. Yeah, they're great product, great company. I admit I'm special needs when it comes to gear. What would you recommend as a first piece for a noob? Truth, the real answer, if you got to ask, don't buy it. Put your money into something, put your money into making more money. We make a belt, hold your pants up wonderfully. I'm wearing one right now. I wear one every day. Visor covers, we're about to do black visor covers. You probably have a vehicle with 2 visors in it. You'd probably get use out of that. Wallet, you'd probably get good use out of a wallet. What else?
I would do a belt, a sling, a wallet.
Yeah, right. We got great rifle slings, whether you like single point or 2 point. We got you covered. We did some black single points today.
And some medical.
What?
And some medical.
And yeah, medical. If he's asking, though, he probably is not carrying medical. This or nothing. Overton, what's that, bud? Good thing you can shoot smiley faces. I love commenting to people that are mad on Wrangler Star comments. It's absolutely baffling. I'm unsubscribing. He did a video on SOE and you're unsubscribing. Oh no, not that. I promise you'll be back to re-comment though, and without fail, they always come back to comment some more. I have this for the crybabies, so we can set them right up in here, and we can give them, and then we can put them on the jiggle belt here and shake some of the little bitch out of them. I blame Wrangler Star for buying a large tool bag and now wanting to buy a medium clothes bag. Scott Whitner, you have been around here longer than I've ever heard you, or have I even mentioned Wrangler Star. How is it that you're just now getting a large tool bag? It's literally one of the most useful products that we make. I carry one every time I leave the property. I actually carry several of them. Did you paint the garage? Where have you been, dude? Yeah, that's been off of there for, I don't know, 6 months, a year. What? Go turn the water off. Literally just go out there and turn the faucet off. SOE visor cover is a must-have. Get one while you can. They're rarely available. Yeah, we're building, I think we're doing 24 in black right now. Happy Monday, Kiri. What's up? How are you? Guy telling me on the video that he shoots silver dollar size groups at 600 with an AR. Good for him. You know what happens every time somebody says something? Because I always go because I'm curious, right? Man, your video's not very good. So I always go to look at their video, right? Or they can shoot a silver dollar at 600 with an AR. I always go to check out the video. You know what's never there? There's never a video. Never is there proof. Chuck Peoples, what's up? Just bought a medium clothes bag. It was in my cart. Was waiting on this week's shirt. Decided on the flag logo shirt. Right on. Jason Barr, what up, buddy? Your boy is going to be here in a few minutes. 21 Kingdom M4. Kingdom 4. Wrangler Star is awesome. Weird how someone could hate on it. It is weird, man. Just imagine how miserable that person's life must be. I mean, think about the cloud of. I bet it just smells like sewage when he walks around. That guy, like how the fuck, and why would you even be there watching the content if all you have is negative things to say? Just imagine what a man like that's life must be like. With all the value that Wrangler Star adds, like, I mean, you can, if you listen to a live, I think that every single person would pick up something that benefits them just from listening to the live. Found that the shirts start great conversation, and conversation start, absolutely, man. The farticle, that's right. That's right. He smells like fart. Ace Outdoors. Hey, Overton, nice to see you here, as well as the Wrangler Star stream. Ace, welcome, buddy. Overton's here quite a bit. Overton's actually been in this building here. I love being the guy with the, yeah. Man, I do too. I'll see them on your page talking shit, and I'll go click on theirs, and you know what they never have? Evidence. They never have evidence. They never have proof. You never look at their social media and you're like, oh, that guy's life looks pretty good. You actually, and if they have anything, you're like, oh man, I don't even want to look at this guy's social media. Like, it might rub off. It's contagious. You might catch something. Dr. Clickety Clap, what up? Brian, how are you? Very angry people in this world. Yeah, there are, man. I get hate mail. We literally get emails. I've had emails threatening to kill my children. I've had emails threatening to kill my wife. I currently have a dude who's mad about the one of the shorts that's out somewhere about boomers, where I'm like, you know, you're not a boomer, right? And Scully's like, no, of course I'm not a boomer. I go, boomers are like people that were, you know, the end of World War II kind of shit. And this guy has sent multiple emails offering to fly us out to do hand-to-hand combatives so that he can beat us up because he didn't like something. And the thing is, he never says who he is. Like, we have no clue who this dude is. But I literally have a stack when somebody makes a threat, or the other thing they'll do is they'll comment and they won't leave any information as to who they are, but they definitely watch and listen to all our content because they repetitively talk shit about it. I have a stack, it's probably 400 pages tall, of just shit that I just print it off and put it in a stack. And then if something ever happens, you know, the investigators can go through those papers and figure out who the culprit is. Hear multiple people verbally talk about how they hate success. Oh, absolutely. It's because, think about this, right? Groups of people, when you have a dude that's super successful,
Radio made easy here.
he can come in.
Yeah, they're just not out.
When you have a dude that's successful, he typically has a woman, and they hang out with groups of people, you know, sometimes, and you make him look bad, and his woman notices it. Yeah, Evan's here. Who will get sliced out of the RNC debate? Well, apparently, so I don't even know about a debate, but, you know, the funny thing is, Tucker Carlson interviewed Trump. Trump's not going to the debate, and they're airing their debate at the same time. Who do you think is going to get more views is the better question. Who's even going to watch the RNC debate? The one threat I got, I sent him his address. Yeah. Yeah, we used to have people show up at their house and leave trinkets on their doors and stuff. I don't get in much anymore because business is taking off. Glenn Young, what are you doing for business? What do you do? What's your product? I love when Cody trolls people because he knows their responses. Yeah, yeah. The best thing for business he could do is never answer why he wears two watches. I so want to go because you guys keep asking. Yeah, have some success. See how extended family treats you. We had a conversation about that today. A friend of mine is people were giving him shit about his artwork, and he just auctioned a piece off, went for 20 grand. Pulling the thread is awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you, Brian. So people, some people aren't familiar. We have a podcast. We do 2 to 3 hour podcast every Wednesday. We record. That's Scully and I. It's at the $10 membership level. There are 37 episodes. If you don't want to join the $10 membership level, not a problem. They come out for free to everyone, 3 months behind. So if you want it as current events, that's at $10. And there is a ton of other content in there that is members only as well. My wife and I, we record every Friday, and you guys ask questions, and we record whatever you want to talk about: business, homesteading, relationship, anything. Literally, raising kids. We've done all of that. So we have a little bit of history and success at that. Jazzy music in the hardware video.
We have a lot of
Use this one a few times lately. Must be nice. Slight pause. All that hard work. That's exactly it, right? Must be nice. Yeah. Where were you when it wasn't nice?
Yeah.
Where were you when it was 5 of us sleeping in one bedroom with one bed? Where were you then?
Or when we ate nothing but fucking ramen.
Or yeah, when we ate nothing but ramen. Electrical contractor, right on. Vivek is who I'm listening to if I watch the debate. Right on. Yeah, I think he's got great shit to say.
On Sean Ryan today.
He was on Sean Ryan's show today. I think he'd make a great vice president to Trump. Come in as vice president, and then next term run for president, and then you could do 2 terms as president, following your term as vice president. Just finished a class with Greg Ellifritz yesterday. Got a lot of compliments on Star Wars tool. Right on, Josh. I am not familiar with who that is. What does he do? The Rick in North of Richmond song is The Rich in North is awesome. Yep. Rick Gates, if you're using an iPhone, use the computer. Rick Gates, if you're using an iPhone, can you talk about your favorite gear that you make? It changes every day, man. It's just all tools. It's like if you walk out to my parking lot, there's a lot of vehicles. What are we taking? Depends what we're doing, man. Are we driving Porsches or are we driving Range Rovers? Are we taking Toyota trucks? I've got 2 of those. Are we taking the 4Runner or are we taking the TRD Pro Tundra, right? Do we need a bigger truck? Are we pulling a 5th wheel? I've got a Dodge Mega Cab diesel with a 5.9. Are we carrying a bunch of people? I can seat 7 in actual seats in my Excursion. Do we want a bigger truck? I've got a V10 on 37s, right? They're just tools, man. It's just tools. You tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you which pieces of gear will do it. And there's some overlap, and for every task, there's 5 or 6 different ways to do that. We can get to the same place. We're just going to get there a little bit differently. Do I have something I'm most proud of? No, I don't. Dude, I've been doing this 35 years, man. If you see a piece of gear in here at this point, it's because somebody that's killing bad guys around the world asked for it, or because we wanted it. All these FUPAs, it's because we wanted them. We were kayaking and mountain biking. A couple buddies wanted to carry some guns while doing that. We built the first rig as a chest pack. When we photographed it, it looked kind of silly on video. So we changed the dimensions, and then it looked kind of like a fanny pack. So we added a waist strap so you can use it as a chest pack or a fanny pack. We have some gear that is very different than anything else on the market. There are things on the market that look like what we're building, but they don't have all the features in the same product, right? You'll see people every time Wrangler Star shows the FUPAs or the danglers or the, any of that line. You'll see guys go hill people. I I think Hill People gear's fine. I've met them. We were at Overland Expo together. They don't have all the same features in one product. Our product, we have one product that does everything their entire product line does. Plus, look at their website. Like, I think the product's fine. Who thought that you should take a picture of a bag that looked completely flat and wasn't even of shape, and that's what's on your website? Like, who is their marketing person? 67-year-old woman? That's what it looks like. I mean, you couldn't even put some air bladders or some bubble wrap or something to fill out the pouch. Like, you guys took pictures of flat pockets. No wonder nobody buys your shit. So we have a shotgun rig. You'll see there is a company out there making a rig that looks kind of like our shotgun rig. It's not even the same. It's nowhere even, other than stealing some of our photos and stealing the name we used. It's not even made of the same material. It doesn't even function the same. An SOE fan was their marketing person, maybe so. Woman! You got to treat women like bears. They understand loud noises and fast movements, right? I love to walk into a restaurant and just go, woman! You'll see who's in control of what table really quickly and who's not. Toyota 337,000 miles. Still maybe not strong, but going right on, man, right on. I've got a TRD Pro 4Runner. That's my wife's truck. And I have a TRD Pro Tundra with the 5.7, the V8 one. The cop rig, yeah, that's a good example, the cop rig. So this is a shotgun rig. I don't have a cop rig here to show you, but it works just the same. So here's a shotgun rig, right? Holds 6 rounds. This rips down. This rips down and falls into place. We make a lever gun chest rig like this also. I know when you're asking which piece of gear I'm most proud of. I understand what you're looking for. You're looking for conversation and such. Which one of your kids is the favorite? You and I both know that we have a kid that's the favorite, but we're never going to tell the kid which one's the favorite. We're going to tell each of them that they are the favorite. Iridium, what's up, man? What do you think of a Urban, man? I don't know why I can't see your comments all of a sudden. Because you lengthened your name, so now it cuts off, and for some reason I can't see the comments. I don't know why. What do you think of a something sits on your chest to the right or left tanker holster? We used to make those. We made a chest holster. We also made like a tanker type holster. Do you have people asking for it? If people are asking for it, build it. If you just think you want one and you want to mess with it, by all means build it and then try to build a market for it. But remember, business. What is business, right? You could build all the stuff in the world. If people aren't buying it, you're not in business. Business is exchanging goods that people want for something that you want, which is money. So if you're not making money, you're not in business. I'm not saying don't make it. By all means do. Build it. You'll learn a lot in building it. Quilt it, right? What are you going to use to make it stiff and hold its shape? What are you going to put inside the thumb brake with your snap? The feed died when I walked out the door there. Evan just got here. Tool Cove, how's the flooding? Man, it looks like there's a lot of flooding around the Dodger Stadium. Isn't that where all that homeless encampment was? I assume that that's all been washed away. IG is cracking down. Had 2 accounts get muted for 20. What are they cracking down about? Crazy parameters. If you speak about anything that goes against what the World Health Organization has decided to be true, they will lock you down. You can't talk about cancer treatment. You can't talk. They will lock you down. You can't talk about cancer treatment. You can't talk about any alternative therapies. I mean, like any alternative therapies. I mean, like anything. I'm sure that we will, like the conversations we have on a daily, on a nightly basis, we will be locked down for. So I checked Rumble. On the phone app on Rumble, there is not a way to go live. You can apparently go live on Rumble, but it has to be from a computer. I'm not doing lives where I have to stand still and sit still. It's just not going to happen. So I would suspect that our days of doing lives are about to be over with. Against community guidelines, yeah. I love when somebody comes on and talks complete shit on your page, and then you rebuttal, and they lock you down for it, not the other guy. Mostly offline, almost a month. Did I hear John and SOE was in YouTube? Yeah, for a week we were, yeah. Store parking lot with people in canoes, breaking down retaining walls to keep houses from flooding, landslides on the freeway. Nuts, man, nuts. Advice on where to get the materials to build gear. It depends, man. There's a lot. Just literally, this is going to sound shitty. Google it, man. Just Google it. Where I buy gear and where you're going to buy gear are 2 complete different things. I buy pallets of material. They come in on semi-trucks. We unload them with a forklift. I've done business with companies and developed relationships over 30 years. Some stuff I absolutely won't tell you. Some stuff, there's plenty of dudes out there that will sell you a yard of material, for instance, right? I buy a yard of material and it's $12. You buy a yard of material and it's $25. That's because you're buying a yard off of my roll that's 75 yards, right? I don't sell raw goods. We have talked about it. I literally don't have the labor to do it. I don't have the manpower to sell a dude 4 buckles and a roll of, a yard of material. There are companies out there, there's guys that their whole entire business is just buying bulk and selling individual pieces. You can stream Rumble from mobile if you go to desktop site. Oh, good information. Okay, we'll try that then. Good info. Still have at least 3 to 4 pieces of SOE gear. Just do it. Patience is worth it. My gear hasn't failed. What are we talking about? 357? People not wanting to wait the wait? Oh, I completely understand it. I wouldn't do business with my company. And I need to tell you, for guys that have to be like, if I order this today, will it ship? I don't reply to those guys because I have 500 dudes every day. Literally, I have 500 orders every day from people that buy the gear. When a dude's like, hey, when's this gonna ship? I'm tired of I just refund you. I don't advise you, even if we have your order in a box ready to ship, if you mention refund or say something that I even perceive, you might not even have meant it, you might not have meant to be shitty. If I'm just wake up on the wrong side of the bed and I think you're being shitty, I just refund your order. Well, I didn't want my order refunded. Well, I don't know. I literally have 4,000 other open orders of dudes not sending me emails. If you email me, hey, when's my order coming? I tell you, hey, reply back to your confirmation email. And then when you do that, I point out to you that you just ordered this a week ago and your confirmation email says 8 to 12 weeks. Now, with that said, I'll bet 75% of our orders ship the same day or next day that you ordered them. I don't know how many, we got a few hundred orders over the weekend. Several hundred orders. I'll bet 250 of those things shipped out today. foliage buckles are ridiculous. I can't even get foliage buckles. Like, this is what I have. They're not even making foliage buckles. We're just holding on to these for custom shit. We're putting black on anything almost now. Brother in San Diego said he only got rain. Good, man. Josh. I didn't know you had a brother in San Diego. Is he just visiting there? Not 100% sure. Just said against community guidelines. The cream will always rise its out. Yeah. Tool caddy. Read the fine lines. Yep, I know. I paid attention. And it's not like I go through the email. Like when I get off of here, guys, it's 10:30. I'm in bed at 11 and I'm doing emails. If it's something I'm not sure about, I typically hit it to print. If I have the information, I reply back right then. How many guys, there's 82 dudes. How many of you guys have gotten emails from me in the middle of the night? How many of you guys have gotten emails after close of business time for most businesses? How many of you guys have gotten emails from me at midnight or 1 in the morning? How many of you guys have gotten emails from me on a Sunday? That's when I do emails. I don't have a dude that does emails. Every single time we hire a dude, he ends up doing all this. We don't have a customer service guy. It doesn't exist. Every time we hire one, they end up doing real tasks. Several late night after midnight. Yeah, always, man. Always. Always. We just don't have enough people. These machines run from about 7 to 7:30 in the morning to 6:30 at night. I could hire 20 more people. I have enough work to hire 20 more people. I can't find 2 more. Every time we get one that comes in that's halfway decent, they literally they don't, like, we have people that what they're doing is important. We have a new girl we hired, can completely do the job. Fucking space cadet, has no interest in she didn't even show up to work today. Didn't even tell anybody, just didn't show up to fucking work. And then Friday took off halfway through the day because she had a doctor's appointment. And then lo and behold, today, where's your daughter? Because her mom works here. Her mom's doing great. The kid could do great, just doesn't give a shit. It's literally to the point where I'm going to fire the kid. And I say kid, she's probably 22, 23. I'm going to fire her because everybody else will be fucking happier without her here. We can't rely on her. We had work on our machine. We had her tasks ready to go. I can't count on her. I'd rather not have her than have somebody that's here fucking half the time. People want the best gear and complain. Yeah, that's so small though. Like, those are the ones that stick out. People like, hey, did you see that dude on the internet? I'm like, somebody on the internet's mad at me? No, I literally don't have time. I just don't care. Like, I don't have time. We laugh about it. We make content about it. But what drives the traffic, right? The best thing for business is when there's some dude mad at me. Literally, that dude works for me for free. He'll spend his entire weekend everywhere on the internet somebody's talking about me to bump all those threads back up to tell people how I wronged them. And the beauty of it is you'll get 1 or 2 of those guys thinking they're going to dogpile, and you'll get 50 dudes that are like, what are you talking about? I got an order from SOE last week. Got to hire somebody to keep track of her. Exactly. I raised my children. I don't need to hire fucking people that act like children. If it wasn't got my elderly grandparents, I'd come work. Can you imagine how big the Amazon question complaint department is? Not a dude, but yes, I have gotten late night emails. Right on. You know what I mean. When I'd walk in the room of 20 women and be like, hey, what's up, guys? Yes, I see that you all have breasts and you don't look like dudes. I still call you guys. Do you follow David Nino Rodriguez? No, I've never heard of him. Have you ever heard of David Rodriguez? No?
You ever heard of Evan Dixon?
What?
You ever heard of Evan Dixon?
I have heard of Evan Dixon.
What's up?
How was the drive?
It sucked.
Don't set those there. I'll never fucking see them again. Holy shit. What's the plan? Those antennas look badass.
You're gonna be cool. Are you on the live still?
Yeah. I'm gonna need a little more enthusiasm out of you.
All right, let me get ready.
Okay. Okay, now go.
All right,
Okay.
I'm enthusiastic.
Okay. Missing insert NSW. John got back to me at 11 p.m. and said, make your own damn insert. Nah, he didn't say that. Got a response at 3 a.m.
I'm low.
He's lived there for over a decade. Wife ran a spa at the Marriott Convention Center. Nice, nice.
I hope we didn't disturb
Disturb what?
everybody with the chaos that showed up.
Where, here? Nah. Man, so you know where Dixon is?
I didn't even know that was
Yeah.
So they're trying to ban chickens in Dixon, in city. Okay.
In the city, meaning city limits?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're only they want you to only be able to have 4 chickens. There's no regulation on them right now.
4.
They want you to be able to, you can only have 4.
Okay.
You have to have 1 acre of property or more in order to have your 4 chickens.
Which is like 6 people.
And pay a $25 fee to have said chickens.
And
So where can we get like 10,000 chickens to go drop off in Dixon?
Exactly. Just let them be free. Yeah. And the mayor seemed like the biggest fucking
Is
asshole.
that where you guys went?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just to kind of be there.
that's what Dawn was working on.
Yeah, Dawn got up, spoke. There was several other people, and the mayor kept hitting the fucking gavel. I want to fucking break his fingers with that gavel, like just a fucking pompous asshole.
and he's been the mayor for 30
And he's been the mayor for 20 years.
Okay. Well, time for a change.
Yes.
regime change.
Have a bad habit of calling people. I don't have a phone. There's literally no phone number there's no phone that rings in this building. And my voicemail on my personal line has been full for over 20 years.
It literally has.
I'm one voicemail away from it all the time.
Me too.
Free range Dixon chickens incoming. That's right. A couple hours ago, I was able to prove to my wife prepping is worth doing because about a mile from our house, 800 acres burned up. Wow, man, that's a hell of a way to prove it. I hope she's on board. I hope everybody is okay. No, I did not bring my own gavel. I am bringing a bullhorn next time, though. The cops were pretty cool. They had 2 real cops there. They probably knew it was pretty heated.
They were like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that actually qualify with the 1 acre? Like, it can't be more than.
It can't be many, man, because
The
they're...
city doesn't have acre lots.
Well, because everybody's moving from all the people that can't afford their property taxes because of the gentrification in Nashville.
Right, all the suburbs.
They're all moving this way, and so there's no more trailer parks coming in, and they're people are buying those trailer parks up and then like rezoning and putting in stack and packs. So you've got a bunch of condo units and shit. They're trying to turn it into Nashville because you know that city council's getting kickbacks on it.
Well, and they're salivating at the property tax values that are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and somebody from zoning has to come out.
Yeah, it has to inspect.
And inspect your
Zoning has to inspect your shit to look for other code violations at the same time.
To have fucking chickens.
Yeah, probably get a permit for food.
We need to hook you guys up with Andy Frisella and David Nina. So I don't know who David is, but I know Andy. I have a buddy that does some business with him. I'm well aware of who Andy Frisella is, but I don't know who David is. Everyone evacuated in time. Right on, man.
That's what I'm looking at.
I'm like,
Should have brought Scully for effect. Scully, I don't think, like, Scully knows what's going on with the chicken thing. I talked to him on the way back from it. But I don't think he would have come out for it. I just went out to really to support Don. I videoed the whole thing. We're going to put the whole thing up on YouTube, and then we're just going to share it. Like, because my feeling is that's not my county, but if they pass that there, it's only one step from us. Rick Gates, welcome to Current Events, buddy. Love that shirt. You were the first responder. Such a good thing to remember. So, Mike Glover says it. You are your own first response. We did one similar, said prepare to self-rescue. No one is coming. My friend Rob Bailey does one that says no one is coming. This is the one we did this week. We do a shirt every week. Very rarely do we rerun one. This says you are your own first responder. That's the front. And this is the back. No one is coming to save you. It's about fleecing the little guy. Yeah, it's about it because they're planning another lockdown, guys. There's another lockdown. They're going to try to do the same shit. Government loves power. Government will never exist. They will figure out how to make another law. If you give them a law, they'll figure out how to add another law. And if you can produce your own eggs and produce your own chicken and grow your own garden, you don't have to go to the grocery store. They can't make you wear the muzzle. It's just control. It's what it's all about. It is a direct attack on preparedness community. Scully was busy finding the Klan hideout. Shit's happening all over the country more and more. Yeah, it's your city planning. It's all part of the Agenda 2030. And I know for somebody who's not familiar with it, that sounds crazy, but if you look it up, it is a real thing. Do you know that there's states registering gardens right now? Do you know people are actually just getting on the website and registering their garden? City limits for now. I can't have chicken or farm fish, but a dude a block away has horses. Yeah, and that's the thing, guys. They want to regulate 4 chickens, but they're not regulating dogs, right? You have to, and they're saying, like, whoever's writing these laws doesn't have a fucking clue. You can have 4 chickens, but you have to pick up any of the manure and dispose of it properly. Really? You're going to walk out in the grass and pick up chicken shit? But you have no stipulation, and I don't think there should be on dog. But the point is, they're all up in arms over these chicken. Whoever wrote this bullshit doesn't have a fucking clue about chickens. Dan Cooper, as crazy as registering garden sounds, look that shit up. It's part of I think the FDA. It's absolutely insane. And there is a whole fucking website for it where people are doing it from, even in Tennessee. There's people in Tennessee that have registered their gardens on this site.
Well, and everybody has used up all their energy. When it's time to vote.
All right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for jumping on for a few minutes. We will see you guys tomorrow. How tall are you, Evan? 17 feet tall. He's taller than the 12-foot skeleton. He said 6'4". I don't think he's really 6'4". I think he's taller. Yeah, this bullshit's not about chickens.